one of our very special guests here with us this evening. Also, fans, I have just been informed that ECW original Pat Myers has just passed away. Our thoughts and condolences go with Pat Myers, his family, and his friends. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Does that make me heel for putting on my Santa hat? I'm just saying.
Around here, no. Someone is liable to come sit in your lap.
Now I think I should take it off. Well, David Starr is also a CZW guy.
He is, but he's got his work cut out for him here, I'll tell you that. I've been waiting on this match.
Well, you want to talk about...
And because of course, dedicated his legacy debut, he hails from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing tonight 215 pounds, former UFC superstar, Riddle.
So here's an interesting piece to the life of David Starr that not many people know. He was a full scholarship Division I amateur wrestler. So David Starr has a tremendous athletic background in the world of amateur wrestling as well as professional wrestling, and now taking on former Tough Enough competitor, a UFC superstar in Matthew Riddle.
Matthew Riddle, one of the biggest knockouts in history in the UFC reality show.
But a little nervousness maybe from David Starr if we saw him ready to wind up against Matt Riddle.
What I love about this is wrestling. You hear that everywhere you go. This is wrestling. This is wrestling. I'm telling you right here, right now, this match is wrestling.
Oh, goes in, tries to sink that leg. Matt Riddle trying to defend. Not a full sprawl defense, but rolls through. Uh-oh. Thought he almost caught Dave Starr here. Absolutely tremendous chain wrestling now as we get started. Go behind, waistlock, takes him down. Rolls through David Starr, but still able to hold onto that waistlock. Both men back up to their feet. Oh, there you go. Escape from David Starr.
Now remember, this was supposed to be JT Dunn.
That is true. And like you said, JT off celebrating his birthday on some random beach.
Of course, he's the king, he's the savior, he's the man. He deserves a break every once in a while.
He's probably with some random, woman somewhere.
Hey.
I'm being careful-ish. Roll through again.
Now, taking nothing away from JT Dunn, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today, Starr has definitely bit off a big chunk here facing Riddle. Riddle is just Mr. Wrestling. Word is he was sent to Florida to wrestle by the suggestion of the WWE. They're keeping that close of an eye on this man.
I mean, there's no doubt he's making quite a name for himself, but so is David Starr. And here's the very interesting thing, is Matt Riddle is very focused. He's been very selective, if you will, about his professional wrestling bookings. He's also still an active competitor in the world of mixed martial arts. Meanwhile, you have David Starr, who is traveling the world for professional wrestling. Last night, he was across the country and drove back to be here today for Legacy Wrestling. So you have to imagine there's a little bit of wear and tear on Dave Starr right now as he goes up against Matt Riddle.
So you're preparing for him to lose already. You're setting that up?
No, that's not what I'm doing at all, because Matt Riddle at the same time is still very green when it comes to professional wrestling. He still has a lot to learn. And against somebody who's with the experience of a David Starr, a man who has held titles around the country. He's a former CZW Tag Team Champion. He's a tremendous competitor that Matt Riddle has to get through. Oh, look at that Greco-Roman knuckle lock reverse now by David Starr.
That was impressive. That was impressive. I expect to see a lot of that kind of stuff out of these guys, though.
Monkey flip. Able to break the hold.
Now, I'm not crazy about Riddle not wearing shoes or boots of any type. That leaves you wide open to foot stomps and other things that Starr could do.
Hey, if it works for him, hey, more power to him. Now go behind from David Starr. Now he brings him up and down.
And he already looks like Kevin Von Erich a little bit. The no shoes throw it in there even more.
Now, oh, trip of the leg, keeping Matt Riddle grounded.
Single leg trip. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that now. See?
Uh-oh. Seated switch. Now waist lock from Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle trying to jockey for position. Oh, goes for an armbar.
Nope.
Dave Starr able to slightly maneuver through, rolls him back up for a pin. Only got a 1 count out of it, though. Riddle looks happy, giddy.
He's a little bit crazy, I think.
And is his mouth busted open?
Maybe he has that mouth guard. Maybe I don't know if it's busted open or if he's got a red mouth guard. I'm not sure.
David Starr breaks that waist lock, rolls through. Oh, pulls him through. Cover hook the leg. 1, 2. Starr very pleased with himself right now.
This is everything I hoped it would be. This is absolute. This crowd in stunned silence. They've never seen a performance like this. Look, if there's one complaint you hear about today's wrestling is there's too much high flying, too many stunt-like maneuvers. You're getting a ground and pound wrestling fight match from these two guys.
Well, we're talking about ground and pound. These two now. Look at the power these two are putting into each other to try to jockey for position. Oh, is that arm captured? Starr better get that arm out. He could be in a lot of trouble. He's holding on tight. But Matt Riddle may have the advantage. Oh, but able to hold onto the foot. Riddle tried to escape there to get to another position. Now Dave Starr able to go through. Went for a cover. Couldn't even get a 1 count out of it. Now top position held by Dave Starr. Dave Starr in control. Rolls him through. Cradle. 1, 2.
Riddle has a 9-3 MMA record. He's the real deal. And I don't know if you know this, both guys have ties to the local area. Riddle from Stroudsburg, went to Stroudsburg University. Starr, Elizabethtown, right down the road.
Now has that arm, but Riddle able to escape now with a waist lock from Matt Riddle. I feel like I need to be keeping score right now.
Absolutely.
My brain is going back and forth between amateur wrestling and MMA and professional wrestling, and now standing armbar from David Starr.
We've had our hybrid rules matches in professional wrestling, and this isn't one, but it easily could be because we're seeing everything here.
Whoa. Powerful armbar from Matt Riddle. Dave Starr able to maneuver out of it. Trying to make sure he doesn't get caught there. North, almost went for an inverted north-south. Dave Starr able to capitalize, almost got a pinfall attempt on Matt Riddle.
Both these amateur stars have to remember, though, it's a 3 count here, not 1.
Look at Dave Starr. There's something crafty in his brain. You see it clicking. Something is going on in the mind of David Starr right now.
That's for sure. He definitely knows what he's doing. He just wrestled a couple weeks ago, a 104-minute match, so there's no doubt that he has the stamina to continue, but so does Riddle. You can't fight in MMA 5 rounds the way he did without having a lot of stamina. We could be here all night.
I mean, I have to be here all night with you. I mean, and the action is so great between David Starr and Matt Riddle. Sometimes you forget who you're with.
He's got two.
Well, and there you go, the king of taunts. It had to come at some point. You knew it was coming.
You know what I mean? That's what it's called, right, kid? You got it. You got it. We'll pick it up sometime.
Now, what is that? He's going to pay for that, mark my words.
Now, tie up once again. Matt Riddle goes through. Oh, double leg takedown. There you go.
Matt Riddle controlling him right there, taking him down, having his way with him. I get the feeling that Riddle is just toying with him a little bit.
All right.
Oh, body slam from David Starr.
You want to know?
Oh, Dave.
That's smart.
You know, I know you're trying to get behind the mind of Matt Riddle, but that might not have been a very smart thing to do. As you're seeing right now, there's massive strikes, solid strikes for Matt Riddle. Oh, straight kick right to the chest of David Starr. Now comes Matt Riddle. Dave Starr dumps him over to the outside. Riddle tries to hold on. He's standing now on the ring apron. Uh-oh. That backhand. Starr coming off. Middle rope clothesline to the apron. Dave Starr, drop kick from the apron, sending Matt Riddle to the floor. Is that a dive from Dave Starr?
He has to pull anything he can out of his bag of tricks when you're facing a fighter, an ultimate fighter like Matthew Riddle.
Dave Starr just did a dive.
He's desperate.
There are lots of words at Legacy that are coming out of my mouth that I never thought I would string together into any kind of formal sentence, and now caught that fireman carry-like maneuver, but no, able to maneuver out as Dave Starr goes for that back elbow to the back of the head. Able to move out of it, now caught the knee across the face of Matt Riddle. I should have said forearm, not back elbow, you know what I meant. Now floats behind, pushes Matt Riddle chest first. Oh, now he connects. Now he connects with that forearm right to the back of the head of Matt Riddle. Sliding through his Dave Starr. Starr now with a shot right to the face of Matt Riddle. And again, those shots, those massive shots. You see, he was having fun before. And now, maybe he got a little bit too much behind the mind of Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle using the rope as springboard off the second rope. That flying knee right across the face. Cover hook the leg. 1, 2, and oh! So close.
Riddle is learning his environment. That's coming out. You can tell a lot of his early bouts looked like MMA matches, but he's learning how to use the ring now, as he did there for that knee.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't look good.
Oh, that could be a bad spot, that arm bar. Which somewhere I have a sensei that's kicking my ass because I can't remember the name of that arm bar. Almost into a standing key lock.
This match is everything. I've been hyping this match online for days now, and it's everything I thought it would be. It's pure wrestling at its finest. Both guys pulling out all the stops here, majorly conditioned, legitimate athletes going one-on-one until someone comes out the victor. This is wrestling.
Starr back up to his feet. Riddle connects with a big right hand. And another. Oh. Well, Dave Starr, sometimes Dave Starr doesn't have a care in the world, but it's going to cost him if he's not careful. And now some massive forearm shots to the face of Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle being rocked.
What's that, Matt Riddle? Is that what you got? Huh, Mr. UFC fighter, huh?
Oh. Well, you called him out and you wanted to see it.
I think Riddle may be baiting him into his style of fight.
I don't know. Both men have taken a decent amount of punishment now. Big right hand from David Starr. And again. Dave Starr just measuring Matt Riddle. And Riddle now. Riddle trying to fight back. Those shots. Oh.
Little bit of Baus rooting there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this.
Now these two trading chops back and forth.
These two are getting stronger as the match progresses, are they not?
Oh, that was not a chop to the chest. Now that was just enough to throw Matt Riddle off guard. Off he comes. Oh, connects with the kick, or that knee, excuse me, right to the midsection. Now Matt Riddle, full head of steam coming off. Springboards again, goes for that flying kick, but misses. Dave Starr able to push him through. Oh, connects. Oh, uh-oh. Traps the arm. Double arm. Deadlift German. Wow.
Feather in the cap for David Starr, there's no doubt about that. Overcoming someone like Matthew Riddle.
But I mean, both these guys, they're still back up on their feet, but both of them, you can see their bell's been rung.
And thankfully, these people in this crowd realized what they just saw.
Hear a chant of shake his hand. Have you ever heard that in professional wrestling before?
No, I don't know that I have. What an amazing match. Look at that. Folks, you've witnessed something special here, and I hope you appreciate it. Two legitimate athletes, two legitimate wrestlers. And if there's any reason, I mean, you got to give it to David Starr, but Matthew Riddle still making his way up the chain, up the ladder in professional wrestling. Came up just a little bit short.
Very hard-fought contest. Very hard-fought.
Who took my shirt?
Fans, we still have a lot more action here tonight. And of course, you can find out all the latest and greatest about Legacy Wrestling if you visit us online at legacywrestling.com. And from there, you can find all of our links to Facebook, to Twitter, to Instagram, to YouTube. Find more information out about Legacy Wrestling at legacywrestling.com.